Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. Welcome to Moondog Tarot. I'm glad you're here today. I'm going to do your reading for the first week of July. Yes, July. I cannot believe we are here in July, almost. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. It's a very hot summer everywhere. It's a very hot summer. So anyway, I'm just going to do your reading. I'm asking for prayers for a couple of friends of mine. I have a couple of friends that are going through really, really bad things in life, okay? One of them is really, really sick. Oh, wow, your reading's coming out really good, Aries. And then the other one is, she lost her husband. So if you could just, say unspoken prayers or whatever for my friends. Anyway, thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go ahead. A lot of cards are wanting to pop out here, Aries. This is insane. For July, first week of July. Wow, Aries. I've had a lot going on here lately. I'm going to go ahead and fix my mic. I don't like where it is. This is one of those shirts that's... I'm going to be getting a new microphone. Probably this weekend. I can't take this microphone anymore. And I don't know if anybody else out there has their own channel, but in time, after doing a channel for a little while, you start to realize what you like, what you don't like. Whether it's equipment things, lighting things. I'm starting to really learn. This has been a learning curve for me. So, I just started with whatever I could get because I really wanted to get my messages out there. Well, now I'm getting a little bit more picky with what I have. So, all right. Aries, you got a lot going on here. Okay. You're starting out with the Sun card, which is really good. Everyone knows the Sun card is awesome. Blessings, vitality, happiness, happy family life, happy in general. That's a good way to start a reading. You also have the King of Cups. I feel like you've been having a lot of emotional things going on. Struggling emotionally for many different reasons. Like I always say, this may not resonate with every Aries out there, but what I'm getting in this reading is that you've been going through some things emotionally, but they're going to get better because the Sun card is here, and the Sun does make everything better, okay? Now, you also know that I go by how I feel on each card. It is not always the pure, true meanings of the cards. When I picked up this Moon card, I heard the word gossip. I don't know why. I don't know if people have been gossiping about you or you're gossiping about others. But I think it's them gossiping about you. And I think that's part of the reason you've had some strong emotions here. You also got the Four of Swords. You're going to be taking a break from it all. You're going to be taking a rest. I feel like you need to get away from it all. And I feel like you've just had a lot going on. You need a break, Aries, okay? You got the Seven of Cups. You're going to have a lot of choices on what you want to do. When I see this card, when I think of choices, I think of where you want to go as far as taking a rest. You might be going on a vacation. You might have several options on places to go. I feel as though you've been thinking about doing some traveling for quite a while. And I feel as, feel as though you have several different options in your mind. Several different places that are on your bucket list or places that you've wanted to go for a long time. So you do have choices here. And I do see you taking a break and getting much needed rest because I really feel like you've been dealing with a lot, okay? You're about to drop a heavy load finally, Aries. You got the Seven of Swords. I feel like you've been carrying a lot of burdens and it's been a lot for you. What they are exactly, I'm not really sure. But I do feel like you've been carrying a lot of burdens. You are about to finally let those go. It's about time for Aries, okay? It is about time. You also have the Five of Cups here. So this person is sad, but he's not looking at things the way that he should be looking at them because he still has cups there. He doesn't have all his cups, but he still has cups there. We're going to try and clarify this Five of Cups. Sometimes our perspectives need to change. Sometimes we only see things the way we want to see them. And sometimes we err on the side of negativity and not the positive side. This is one of those cases, Aries, where I feel like you've been thinking along the lines of just the negative side and not the positive side. Let's clarify this Five of Cups. What's been bothering my Aries friends? When a card comes out, I'm going to clarify this. What's been bothering my Aries friends? This wants to come out in the worst way. This Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands wants to come out. Aries, I'm going to tell you what I feel with this card that's been making you sad, okay? So, I feel like there's been things that you have wanted lately, whether that be relationships, you might want a certain person, you might have things you've wanted to do, you might have wanted to look for another job. I do feel like this is relationship focused right now. I feel like there's somebody that you want out there, but they're just not reciprocating their feelings to you. And I feel like that's what's making you very sad here, Aries. Sometimes we just have to let people go. We have to let people go. You know, if they don't want you, sometimes it's best to just, and I know it's hard, and I know it, I think this is where you're getting the emotions from, the strong emotions. I think you've just been through it. You're finally letting go of whatever burdens you had, which is a really good thing. But whoever this relationship is that you wanted that they did not reciprocate, it really did hurt you. I feel like your feelings are extremely hurt, okay? But you'll be okay. You will get through this. This too shall pass, all right? You have the Seven of Wands, okay? I do feel like you've been struggling with certain things because next to that you have the Tower. Something that did not work out, that was not meant for you, is going to end abruptly, okay? It's going to just come. You see how these people are jumping out of this tower? It's going to be that quick, okay? Something's pushing you out of a situation or a place that did not serve you any longer. You were frustrated. You were sad. You were upset. You're getting sort of a reset, Aries, because I told you, that first card was the Sun card. Everything that you've been dealing with and doing in your life is getting a complete reset. This is what I'm feeling, okay? But you are going to be getting some much needed rest and going somewhere traveling. Something is coming to an end for you, though. And you really struggled with this. Maybe you can tell me what that is. Let's see if we have any other messages from my beautiful Aries friends, okay? Sometimes the messages are short and sweet, and it's just the way they fall. The cards fall where they may. Any other messages from my beautiful Aries? There may not be any more messages for you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and do a Wisdom of the Oracle. Sometimes these give really good advice. What do we have from my Aries friends? Wisdom of the Oracle. These are hard cards to shuffle. They're huge, as you can see. Something wants to come out. All right, Aries. I know exactly what this card is trying to say to you. This is here and now. So what this card is telling you is Spirit wants you to focus on the here and now. I feel like you're focused too much on the past and too much on the future. But you're not really living in the moment, Aries. And I feel like Spirit is saying, live in the here and now. And don't worry about the future. And don't worry about what the past did to you. That's the past. What's that saying about the present is a gift, the past was a lesson? I don't remember the whole saying. I think you guys out there probably do know what I'm talking about. But stay in the present, in the here and now. Because you have wonderful things happening with the Sun and the Seven of Cups. And you're getting rest. You're getting rest and relaxation from all of this garbage that's been happening to you. All right? And you probably know what this tower is that's coming down. What I think it is burdens being dropped, maybe new positions at work where it's just time to move on. Things like that. The tower could mean anything. It's basically getting rid of things that no longer serve you, Aries. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card. What do we have for my Aries friends, please? All right. I'm going to go with the first one that decided to come out. Forget about the one that fell on the floor. We don't want that one. All right. So, what we got is fears and illusions. All right. This is about limitations, anxiety, comfort zone. This is what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is that you don't really go outside of your comfort zone. And that's what you need to do to try new things. It's about overthinking and a negative outlook. Okay, remember I told you about the negative outlook on things. See the cups that you still have and not the cups that you lost, Aries. Okay? And I'm not sure what the fears are about, but you're definitely, it's like you're afraid to take a leap of faith in something. I'm not really sure if it's a new relationship or what it is. Don't let past things that happened make you fearful of what's to come. Does that make sense to anybody? We're going to close off with an angel number card. Just live your life. Don't worry about the things that have happened to you before. It's not going to happen again. All right, Aries? All right. Thank you to all my new subscribers, by the way. I really, really greatly appreciate you. I finally made it over 100, guys. Yes, I did. All right, you've got 1919, which is gratitude. Shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped you. Live in the present. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you for the second week of July. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button in the bottom, please go ahead and do so. And if you need to contact me or would like a personal reading, everything's in the description box below. I'll see you soon. Bye.